Einstein, the journey of a timeless genius. Albert Einstein was born on March 14, 1879, in Ulm, in the Kingdom of Württemberg, then part of the German Empire. He grew up in a middle-class Jewish family. His father, Hermann Einstein, was an engineer and salesman, and his mother, Pauline Koch, had a deep love for music. Einstein began playing the violin at a young age, a passion he kept throughout his life. Though he spoke late and was thought to be a slow child, his curiosity and fascination with the natural world and mathematics emerged early. Books, youth, and education. In 1889, young Einstein developed a keen interest in mathematics and philosophy after reading popular science books. When his family moved to Italy in 1894 due to business failure, Einstein stayed behind in Germany to finish school. However, disliking the rigid and authoritarian education system, he dropped out and moved to Switzerland. He eventually enrolled at the Swiss Federal Polytechnic in Zurich, ETH Zurich, where he studied to become a teacher in physics and mathematics. Though he clashed with some professors and was not considered a model student, he excelled in theoretical subjects. Einstein graduated in 1900 but struggled to find an academic position, leading him to take a job at the Swiss Patent Office in Bern. The miracle year, 1905. While working at the Patent Office, Einstein continued his scientific research during his free time. In 1905, known as his Annus Mirabilis, miracle year, he published 4 groundbreaking papers in the journal Annalen der Physik, revolutionizing modern physics. Photoelectric effect proposed that light behaves as discrete particles, photons, earning him the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1921. Brownian motion provided evidence for the existence of atoms and molecules. Special theory of relativity challenged classical notions of absolute space and time. E equals mc squared introduced the famous equation showing that mass and energy are interchangeable. These papers transformed Einstein from an unknown clerk into a rising star in the scientific community. Milky Way, general relativity, and global fame. Einstein continued refining his ideas and, after a decade of work, presented the general theory of relativity in 1915. This new theory explained gravity not as a force, but as the warping of space-time caused by mass and energy. In 1919, British astronomer Arthur Eddington led an expedition during a solar eclipse to test Einstein's predictions. The results confirmed that light bends around massive objects like the sun, as Einstein had predicted. The discovery made headlines worldwide, catapulting Einstein into international fame almost overnight. He became a symbol of scientific genius and intellectual curiosity. Glass's personal life. Einstein married twice. His first wife was Mileva Merrick, a fellow student at ETH Zurich. They had 3 children, though their marriage ended in divorce in 1919. Later that same year, he married his cousin Elsa Lowenthal, who became a strong emotional support during his most famous years. Despite his immense intellect, Einstein had a complex personal life, sometimes controversial. He loved music deeply and often played the violin to relax and think. World War, politics, and moved to America. As a Jewish intellectual, Einstein grew increasingly alarmed by the rise of Nazism in Germany. In 1933, after Adolf Hitler rose to power, Einstein renounced his German citizenship and moved to the United States, where he accepted a position at the Institute for Advanced Study in Princeton, New Jersey. Though he strongly advocated for pacifism, in 1939, Einstein co-signed a letter to U.S. President Franklin D. Roosevelt, warning that Nazi Germany might be developing atomic weapons. This letter helped prompt the U.S. to begin the Manhattan Project, which led to the creation of the atomic bomb. Einstein did not work on the bomb himself and later deeply regretted his indirect role in its development. After the war, Einstein became a vocal advocate for nuclear disarmament, human rights, and world peace. He also supported Zionism and the establishment of Israel, though he declined an offer to become Israel's second president in 1952, saying he lacked the necessary political skills. Books, Final Years, and Legacy. Einstein spent the last years of his life seeking a unified field theory, a theoretical framework to combine all the fundamental forces of nature, gravity, electromagnetism, etc., into one elegant equation. Though he never succeeded, his efforts inspired future generations of physicists. He passed away on April 18, 1955, in Princeton, New Jersey, at the age of 76. Refusing surgery for an abdominal aneurysm, he said, "I want to go when I want. It is tasteless to prolong life artificially." Einstein's brain was removed during autopsy for scientific study, a controversial decision, and his ashes were scattered at a secret location as per his wishes. Glowing star, a lasting impact. Albert Einstein's impact on science, philosophy, and culture is immeasurable. He published over 300 scientific papers and 150 non-scientific writings. His work laid the foundation for modern physics, cosmology, quantum theory, and GPS technology. He became a global symbol of intellectual brilliance, imagination, and humanism. His name today is synonymous with genius, and his image, the wild hair, the soft eyes, the tongue-out photo, is iconic around the world.